Here's your passage with more dynamic punctuation and emotional flow. Believe me, they've spent years whispering poison in your ear, making you doubt yourself, making you feel small. Because the smaller you feel, the easier you are to control. But I see you. I see the fire in your eyes. The fight that hasn't been snuffed out yet. And it's time you see it too. They've taken enough from you. Your time, your energy, your love. They drained you dry, left you feeling empty and used. And now, you're standing here, thinking you owe them more. But listen to me, you owe them nothing. Not a second more of your time. Not an ounce more of your energy. It's time to reclaim what's yours. Your power. Your peace. Your life. Let them think what they want. Let them talk. Let them spread their lies, paint you as the villain. Because the truth, you've played the hero long enough. You've sacrificed. You've suffered. You've given until there was nothing left to give. And where did it get you? Alone, exhausted, questioning your own worth. Because they couldn't see it. But their blindness isn't your fault. Their inability to see your value doesn't diminish it. You're a diamond in a world full of stones. And they hate you for it. They hate you because you shine, even when they try to bury you in their dirt. They hate you because you're a reminder of everything they wish they could be. Strong, resilient, free. So let them hate. Let them stew in their own bitterness. Because that's not your burden to carry anymore. You've got your own battles to fight. Your own dreams to chase. And you can't do that if you're constantly looking back. Constantly being pulled into their nonsense. I know. It feels like you're being harsh, like you're abandoning them. But here's the thing, sometimes walking away is the kindest thing you can do for them and for yourself. Because as long as you stay, they'll never learn, they'll never grow. They'll keep relying on you, draining you, until there's nothing left of you but a hollow shell. But you're not a shell, you're not a victim, you're a force of nature. And it's time you start acting like it. It's time you stop apologizing for taking up space, for demanding the respect you deserve. It's time you stop shrinking yourself to fit into their small, broken world. You were meant for more than this. You were meant to rise, to conquer, to find a peace so deep, so unshakable, that their chaos can't touch it. So ignore their drama. Let it roll off you like rain on stone. Because your peace, your sanity, your happiness, they're worth more than all the noise in the world. And the moment you choose them, the moment you say, enough, you take back everything they tried to steal from you. And that's when you win. Remember this, kid, your peace is more valuable than their drama. Don't let anyone convince you otherwise. Goat. And you've been playing along. You've been letting them use you because, deep down, you're afraid. Afraid that if you stop, if you choose yourself for once, they'll leave. They'll hate you. They'll call you names, spread lies, make you out to be the villain. But here's a little secret, kid. They already do that. They already talk behind your back. Already whisper their little lies. So why keep sacrificing yourself for people who don't even respect you? You've got to break this cycle. You've got to see it for what it is. A game. Their game. And the only way to win? Don't play at all. Stop feeding into their drama. Stop giving them your energy. Let them spin their web of lies. Let them drown in their own chaos. You owe it to yourself to step back, to protect your peace, to build something real, something lasting, without their poison tainting everything you touch. They'll try to guilt you. They'll say you're abandoning them, that you're heartless, that you've changed. But that's because they're scared. Scared of what you'll become when you're no longer tied to their mess. Scared of the power you'll reclaim when you stop giving it away so freely. And they should be scared. Because once you realize your peace, your happiness, your sanity. They're worth more than their opinions, their games, their lies. That's when you become unstoppable. You've been living in their storm for so long. You've forgotten what calm even feels like. You've forgotten what it's like to breathe without the weight of their expectations crushing your chest. But here's the thing about storms. They pass. They always pass. And when they do, what's left standing? You, stronger than before, wiser, more resilient. And while they're busy trying to rebuild their shattered little egos, you'll be standing there, untouched, unbothered, because you chose your peace over their noise. You think they care about you? You think they want what's best for you? No, they only want what's best for them. They want you weak, dependent, easy to manipulate. Because if you're focused on them, you're not focused on yourself. If you're busy cleaning their mess, you're not building your own empire. And that's the last thing they want. For you to realize you don't need them. For you to see that you're better off without their toxicity poisoning your life. It's like a drug, this chaos they bring, addictive. They've got you hooked on the drama, the conflict, the feeling of being needed, of being the one who fixes everything. But here's the harsh truth, kid. You're not their savior. You're not their hero. And you are not responsible for their happiness. They made their choices, dug their own graves. And it's time you let them lie in them. You've got a future ahead of you, a life waiting for you, one free of their noise. But you've got to be willing to let go. You've got to be willing to cut the ties, even if it hurts, even if it feels like you're ripping out a piece of your own heart. Because the longer you hold on, the more you lose yourself, the more you become just another character in their twisted little play, instead of the main character in your own story. They'll never understand your decision. They'll never see it as strength. They'll call it selfish, heartless, cruel. But that's because they don't know what real strength looks like. They don't know what it takes to choose peace over chaos, to choose yourself over the comfort of others. But you do. Deep down, you know. You've felt it. That pull, that urge to break free, to rise above their petty games, their shallow lies. So do it. Walk away. Choose your peace, your sanity, your life. Let them gossip. Let them judge. Because at the end of the day, their words, they're just wind. They can't touch you, can't hurt you, not unless you let them in. Your peace is a fortress, and it's time you start protecting it like the treasure it is. You've spent enough time fighting their battles. You've got one life, kid, one chance to make it count. And you're wasting it on people who wouldn't even cross the street for you if you were bleeding out on the pavement. Think about that. Let it sink in. They wouldn't save you. So why are you killing yourself to save them? It's time to wake up. It's time to take back what's yours. Your time, your energy, your life. Ignore the drama. Choose your peace. Because that's what's going to matter in the end. Not their opinions, not their lies, not their petty games. What's going to matter? That you chose yourself. That you valued your peace enough to protect it, no matter what they said. And when you do that, when you finally cut the cord and walk away, that's when you become truly free. Your peace is more valuable than their drama. Don't you ever forget that.